Hello. This is a video that is going to discuss proper chord technique. Proper chord technique is sometimes not covered in most YouTube videos and things like that. And there's just some real key important steps. Now, this is a video for people that have already learned a couple of chords, especially in my classes, like E minor and G. Now, the big thing that I want to talk about is where does when you press on the strings, where on your finger is the string supposed to be? And it's supposed to be just, you see the little indentation, it's supposed to be just under the nail, not inside the nail, but you'd say about 3 millimeters past the nail. You push down that string with that very, very tip of your finger. And that is important, of course. And then the next thing is our fingers. When we make that chord, first of all, our knuckles should be tall. When we have tall knuckles, we leave space underneath them for the strings to ring out. In other words, we're not accidentally muting the strings, like if we do something like this. We get that sound that we don't love. So keep tall knuckles as best you can. Practice your easiest chords with tall knuckles before you start doing the advanced ones. Again, if those knuckles collapse, if they fall flat like this, not pretty. So that's the E minor example. Same goes for G. Tall knuckles as best as you can, even that finger down there. You can see that. Again, we've got a little tunnel in there so everything in the middle can ring out. If, of course, the knuckles fall. Doesn't sound so good, right? So what we want to do is check each string as we go down one at a time. Try that with the G chord, just one time through. If your knuckles fall or you're not pressing hard enough, there's the other thing, you're gonna get a sound like that, especially on the top string, next string, or if your knuckles fall flat, the open strings underneath, you're gonna get that sound. So it's good to just take a chord and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see if anything's wrong. The last piece to talk about in terms of these chords is where the thumb goes. You want the thumb to be right behind your first or second finger. That creates the proper amount of pressure in order to get a nice sounding chord, just like so. The last thing, bar chords, I'll cover the F chord. When we start to do bar chords, here's our F major, right? Oh, that's F minor actually. F major, right? Bar chords are pretty tough. Now, what I always recommend in like the F chord is that we start with the 3 fingers that don't have the bar, right? And these 3 right here. We try and practice nice tall knuckles. If you can't get them perfectly tall, that's okay. But if you can get them just enough so where they're not falling on the strings beneath, that's great. And then when making the bar, something to keep in mind, keep that bar flat as best you can. And you're gonna use a muscle that's actually on the side of your hand as well. You're gonna press with all of this, not just the finger, but all of this. And then you should get a nice chord. It takes a while with bar chords. Bar chords are important because the F chord, typically a bar, B minor, very popular chord, typically with a bar. And I think in terms of this lesson, let me see if there's anything else. That is about all you need to start with proper chord technique. Feel free to email me if you have any questions, and everybody have a great day.